It is time for the 2001 King of the Ring. Um, I got the card booked. Let's see how things. Let's see how things go. What unfolds. Just like all pay-per-views, I will be keeping track of the in-ring performance grades of everyone that has a match. So let's start the show. In a pre-show bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Taz defeated Hardcore Holly by pinfall with the T-bone suplex. This guy is 63. So Taz had 63 and Hardcore Holly had a 52. In a pre-show bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit defeated Sean O'Haire and Chuck Palumbo when Chris Benoit pinned Sean O'Haire with the Dragon Suplex. This got a 71. The announcers put over the fact that tonight at the King of the Ring, Booker T will be taking on Kane. This announcement got 66. The announcers put over the fact that tonight we'll be seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin take on The Undertaker. This announcement got 72. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Buff Bagwell defeated Jerry Lynn by pinfall with the Yellow Jacket Suplex. This got a 55. A video plays hyping Triple H taking on Kurt Angle, the next semi and the other semifinal match of the night. Winner takes on Buff Bagwell later in the night. This guy is 68. In an exceptional match, Triple H defeated Kurt Angle by pinfall with a pedigree. This guy is 71. So Triple H and Stephanie have great chemistry. This got the crowd hotter. So William Regal is standing behind the curtain. He goes, "So here we are. It didn't have to come to this, but this is where we find ourselves. I am going to be reducing myself to wrestling a woman in that ring. China, this could have been settled weeks ago, but you decided to keep coming back and besmirching me every chance you got. Well, sunshine, you are about to have a very bad night in that ring, but it's not going to be my fault. The beating you are going to get is the fault of one person, and that is because of you. Remember that after tonight." And this got a 53. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, William Regal defeated China by submission with a Regal stretch, and this got a 59. A video plays hyping Steve Blackman and Trish Stratus taking on Val Venus and Ivory. The crowd didn't find this interesting, so got 30. In a bout that had decent reaction and a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Steve Blackman and Trish Stratus defeated Val Venus and Ivory when Trish Stratus pinned Val Venus with the Stratus faction. Val Venus and Ivory have absolutely zero chemistry as partners. Steven Richards did good work at ringside, and this only got a 46. Ivory 42, Val Venus 40. Wow. So Steven Richards is in the ring with Goodfather, Val Venus, and Ivory after Val Venus and Ivory lost to Steve Blackman and Trish Stratus. And Steven Richards goes, "You failed me again. We had a chance to purify some of the WWF from violence and sex, and you screwed it up again, Val. I was on a mission to rid the WWF of any bad influences, but I can't do it when the people that step to the front of the line go down every time. So we are failing, and I refuse to continue to be a failure because of you. Val Venus, Goodfather, and someone get the message to Bull Buchanan. As of this moment, the right to censor is dead. You three are the reasons to blame for that. Ivory, you were not a failure. These guys let you down just like they let me down. Ivory, we can go look for our next purpose, but it has nothing to do with these guys." And this got a 32, cooled the crowd. But yeah, the right to censor is now no more. A video plays hyping that we'll be seeing Diamond Dallas Page and Shane O'Mac take on Edge and Christian. This got 43. The crowd didn't find it interesting. In a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Diamond Dallas Page and Shane McMahon defeated Edge and Christian when Diamond Dallas Page pinned Edge with the Diamond Cutter. This got a 62. Edge and Christian have excellent chemistry teaming together. The announcers put over the fact that the King of the Ring finals is Triple H taking on Buff Bagwell. This got a 68. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Triple H defeated Buff Bagwell by pinfall with a pedigree. Triple H wins the King of the Ring. This got a 64. Triple H and Stephanie have great chemistry. So Triple H 85. I think that's what he got in his match. Yeah. And Buff Bagwell 61. That's what he got in his match with Jerry Lynn. So nothing changes. So Michael Cole is standing near a throne, robe, and crown. The crown's like on a shelf. The robe is hung up. Michael Cole goes, "Please welcome the 2001 King of the Ring and the first man to win 2 Kings of the Rings. He is the game, Triple H. Triple H, congratulations on becoming this year's King of the Ring." Triple H goes, "As King of the Ring, my first order is to get that WCW reject out of my ring. That is the same guy who said WWF is in a war that we can't win. Well, it looks like this is a victory for Team WWF. For those of you who don't remember the night after Judgment Day, Shane McMahon proposed the winner of the King of the Ring can compete for the WWF Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. That stipulation Vince McMahon agreed to, but that stipulation did not say WWF wrestlers had to challenge for the WWF Championship and WCW wrestlers had to challenge for the WCW Championship. So at SummerSlam, I will be competing for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. I hope by the time SummerSlam rolls around, one of the top guys from WCW who think they're elite is the champion. Because then that champion will get in the ring with me and I will put him down. WCW wanted a war, just like the Monday Night Wars. WWF will come out on top of this war too. Then Triple H puts the robe on. The stage producer puts the crown on him, and he sits in his throne. And Michael Cole goes, "There you have it, Jr. and Paul. Back to you guys." So Triple H and Stephanie have great chemistry. Announcing quality lifted the segment. A video plays hyping that we'll be seeing Kane take on Booker T. This got a 60. Well, crowd didn't find it interesting. The promo video. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Booker T defeated Kane by pinfall with a missile dropkick. Booker T successfully defends the WCW World Championship. Kane was off his game, and he got a 66. So Booker T got a 75. What did Kane get? A 74. A video plays hyping the main event. It's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on The Undertaker. This got a 69. Again, the crowd didn't find the promo video package interesting, but it deserved better color commentary. In an exceptional match, Steve Austin defeated The Undertaker by pinfall with a stunner. Stone Cold successfully defends the WWF Heavyweight Championship, and this got an 80. And it says that the match deserved better color commentary. So, what was the final grade for the show? 74. All right. I think the highest, because I did get Bell Express Food to do America, because one of the pay-per-view providers that broadcast in America wanted an 81. I forget what they are, but I couldn't use that provider and Bell Express View, so I went with Bell Express View, so they had the easier requirement. So what was the? I mean, it says lost popularity in 17 regions, but if I'm getting shows in the 70s or over 70, that's fine. So Stone Cold, Triple H, and The Undertaker are the ones I'm going to be praising. Stone Cold seemed pleased. Triple H was pleased. The Undertaker seemed pleased. So yeah, what's going to happen next? Although it's going to be off camera. Basically, go through development, see who's a major star in either HWA or OVW, bring them onto the roster, get some more hidden gems to um, replace the guys I bring up. There was some backstage incidents before I do that. Tatanka was given a stern warning regarding his attitude. Nothing noteworthy happened from it. Taka Michinoku was suspended for beating up Bruce Pritchard backstage. Jim Cornette was caught smoking and given a stern warning. Nothing noteworthy happened from it. Grandmaster Sexay was fined for missing a meeting with a road agent. Nothing noteworthy happened from it. So, Also, in the Taka Michinoku, Bruce Pritchard, Taka was very happy with his suspension. Bruce Pritchard was happy that I suspended Taka after he got beat up. So yeah, this was the 2001 King of the Ring. Obviously, the next pay-per-view is going to be in week 4, July. It's going to be the Invasion pay-per-view. I'm not following the way. I'm not going to go the way WWF did in the original history. Um, so I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to spoil anything ahead of time. Um, but so until the war after King of the Ring. Good night, everyone.